5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Actually see.
Just give different names before explaining the real game again.
Can you put the chat away?
Away.
I don't want to see it.
Right.
Yeah, I guess first thing to explain is what the difference between any old engine and new engine is. New engine, old engine means the game as it was released, and in 2010 they decided to patch a lot of the glitches and add some visual effects and stuff. And major glitches like bunny hopping was fixed.
Is this one good?
But they added ABH, and ABH is really fast.
No idea.
However, this is old engine, so I don't have ABH, I just have regular forward bunny hopping, which is still fast. I also have prop flying, which is really agile and easy, whereas in new engine it is a lot more difficult and like less useful.
Yeah, you can barely control the flying in the new engine.
You can barely control like what is going on.
Going straight forward is somewhat easy.
Yeah.
Still though harder than an old engine, but like if you want to turn in midair or something, it's basically impossible.
Yeah. For old engine, all you have to do is spam jump, which I do with my mouse wheel. For new engine, you actually have to spam use, and it would like involve a lot of mashing. I will actually do some wall climbs, which by spamming use, because it's a bit more consistent in old engine, and you'll get to see it then. So I take this Chinese food box because I need it, and then I bunny hop over here. And then I don't bunny hop into a wall, preferably. Although it doesn't matter because this whole section is kind of on a timer. I have to wait for that guy, this door to close before I can enter this room.
And if you're too fast, it'll soft lock.
If I'm too fast, these guys don't move, but it doesn't matter, I can just climb over them with my Chinese food box.
So yeah, probably the most used trick in the cutscene sections is the teleportation trick. You can place objects kind of like on top of their head, a little bit behind, and the NPC just thinks that they're stuck and they're gonna go into the next location that they're supposed to go to. Just teleport there, which is really useful.
Yeah, normally they try to just go around objects that are in the way. But for some reason, when you teleport them, they think there's no possibility of even getting there, so they just teleport.
Like when the NPCs are just lost, they teleport.
Yeah.
I've been working undercover with civil protection.
And also teleporting is a lot easier on the old engine as well.
It seems like it, yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know, me neither. I don't know why, but it's some kind of difference.
Updates a little bit different or something.
I don't know the orientation of this, but
that's not it.
It's important to do beautiful contraptions during the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Makes it go faster later on in the game.
Tradition.
Can I raise this volume without like stream? It being raised for the stream.
Could you raise the volume of the headset?
I kinda need some
screwing up the screen volume.
Like if I raise volume on this headset with raised volume on this headset, or actually on the PC, because it's not really loud, and I kinda need some audio cues.
Can you raise the volume on the headset without disturbing the volume of the stream? Yeah, okay. Yes, of course.
Alright, cool. I'll do that when I have time. Oh, I'm too slow. You can clip through this guard if you're fast enough. If you get to that place before he does, you clip through him. It's kind of difficult as well. Even if I would get there before he does, there was still a chance I would not make it. But you can just jump over him by jumping on the trash can, so who cares?
Most importantly, you don't pick up the can.
Yeah. I don't know, like we don't clean up trash, dude.
We're Gordon Freeman.
Okay, so this one is a bit funky. So just like earlier, there's another guard here which you can beat if you're there before he does, and I just made it. And getting up these stairs is pretty difficult to do fast, because you just get stuck on the steps. Or on the railing, or on some kind of radiator, or invisible stuff, I don't even know. Oh wow, I never get like a smooth bunny hop out of that. Okay. So I grab this thing because it's really useful for teleporting most of the time. And that carp in the back is retarded. I want him to smash me because the carp in front doesn't do anything when he hits you. He just pushes you back. The carp in the back, he actually starts the sequence as soon as he hits you. But sometimes he just gets stuck on the other carp and like being a retard or just smashing in the air. Like
sometimes he just refuses to even start smacking.
Yeah. You can kind of anger him by throwing this thing into the front cup, and that hurt me.
No, you're just teleporting yourself. Makes it faster.
Vance, my father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me though.
And this is Alex. Alex is really annoying for speedruns because she talks a lot, so it takes a long while, and like she's retarded just like all the other NPCs.
Remember him from Black Mesa?
So she gets stuck on like all kinds of stuff.
My dad started through here.
So my thing, I don't know what it was. It's like this locker thing, like for screws and nails and stuff. Like if you fail a teleport, it can sometimes just clip through the NPC and then it just stops working.
We've been helping people escape the city.
So I'll just use a barrel. Instead, I won't use a barrel at all. Yeah, teleporting her on this stretch doesn't save that much time. She has to finish what she's saying anyway, so...
Buy you a drink. By the way,
Blast that little. Where did she get to? Lamar, come up there.
uh-oh, everything.
Oh yeah, it stopped working for her. Need a new book.
All right. Lamar has gotten out of
All call time.
If I didn't know better, I'd suspect.
Well, you can't see me on the camera, but I'm Meridian, sitting on the couch next to the guy with the white jacket.
It really is you, isn't it?
I'm the guy with the white jacket.
Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
I am single or poke girl.
I am Quadrosid, sitting right here.
But a very opportune time. Alex has just
I'm Rocky.
installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doc.
I'm Adam, okay?
Talents surpass your lovely.
Let's just see if this thing
I'm
works,
Darwin.
okay?
Here?
I don't know.
I'm Misty. Why is this?
Yeah, and I'm S.
Long Doc. It'll
Who's at the back?
jeopardize everything we've worked.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new
I'm
teleport
AM.
with a double transmission.
Rolmander.
Real this time?
Hi, I'm Winkler, and this guy here was also Rolmander.
About that cat. There's
I'm
nothing
Ice
to
Pingo,
be nervous
and this
about.
guy's Rolmander.
We've made major strides since then.
I'm Sebastian.
Major strides.
So yeah, cutscenes are unfortunately unskippable
Pick the player and then
in this game. It's kinda sad. Most of them are, like, I still
Almost all
skip.
of them.
Yeah, I like the big storyline cutscenes, most of them are not skippable. And if they were, I wouldn't be here, in this room. Well, teleports are not cooperating today.
Here we go. Ah!
It's somewhere safe. So this is where I got the suit, and now I can actually sprint. And yeah, I have 95 HP because I threw that thing on top of my head and that hurt me, and it's kinda not cool. I kinda need as much HP as possible for canals, just to be safe. It can be really deadly.
Careful, Lamar. Quite
So I just like to bunny hop around the room,
It'll be
like
a week before I
like
coax her out.
someone who doesn't know what he's doing, because I gotta get used to bunny hopping. It always takes a while to get used to it. And this book, I just Jordan, yeah.
HEV suit still fits you like a
You can do donations right now. This is cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right
have a
now.
few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you
So
with
this
the
is Emma
essentials.
here, and
Now
we
let's
have
see.
a $5 donation from Kim
The Mark
Hulda
V hazardous
saying
environment
lots of
suit has
S
been
hype.
designed for comfort and utility.
And we also have another $5 donation from Zach Kessler
Let's get this show on the road.
saying, I have some words of wisdom for S. Aye, Chief. That coconut sure smells good. That pure magic, by the way. And of course, Scotland. And a $4 donation by Valentine Lionel Batut saying, good job, everyone.
Wow.
That was
Just about to
really
be
nice, yeah.
teleported for real.
Gordon,
Yeah.
why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and
Gonna see
wait
if I
for
can
my
make
word?
Bonnie
Hey,
invisible.
Gordon's able to teleport with just using a book. These people have to use like this
Expensive
new
machinery.
technology that's expensive and have to work on it for so long.
Hey, Clyder didn't finish the list of the new things in the HEV suit, so you never know.
Are you ready for us, Dad? Then let's do it.
We're gonna get one more camp.
Oh, 56, what now?
That's what you said last time.
Yeah, apparently jumping off their heads makes them invisible for some reason. I don't know why.
2, 1. No.
Wow.
Excellent.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Gordon, go
That
right
task
ahead.
skip.
Wow,
Frame
that was
perfect.
really bad matching. But whatever.
Commencing now. I can't look.
Might look a little bit boring, but the game is about to start real soon.
Yeah. And now I'm all alone in this room.
Work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
This book.
My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that... No, I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
Oh, you can make Clyder disappear as well.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks.
If I can get up there, the timing is pretty specific. Like, if he's standing over there, like in front of the window, you can jump off him. But if he's standing in the corner, for some reason I can't get it to work.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you. Bon voyage. Best of luck in your future endeavors.
Good.
Final sequence.
We're sorry.
What the hell? What is it? It's the freaking headhumper. Look out!
Goed telephone, Paul.
Suddenly invisible.
Yeah.
SMB. Cool old guy.
Something's drawing him away.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
You didn't promise anything. It was all
Well,
in
that's
your
actually
head.
true.
I wish this thing would hit Bonnie and like spark and like maybe this game
Kill
would be
him.
a bit more easy to run.
The game would
Half-Life
soft lock, but it would feel so much better with Barney there.
Half-Life 2 alternative endings again.
Yeah, we have a couple of different ones now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought about numerous alternative endings to the game, like one of it is like the teleportation is a success and you end up in a lab code and just not fiddle with switches for a few hours and then they combine invade and you die. Like that's an alternative endings in the game.
Alright.
More realistic.
Yeah.
So finally we get some gameplay again.
Well.
And the first game-breaking glitch.
We don't pick up the crowbar.
Yeah, the crowbar is not needed.
This is something you can do in both a new and old engine, but it's a lot easier in the older engine.
Yeah, new engine you actually have to spam use as well.
Yeah.
And you know, then it's just like not doable scriptless anymore unless you can mass use really fast. because I have jump bound to mouse wheel, like both up and down, because otherwise it's just not doable. I think I made that Metro card invisible. I have no time to check because this is a speedrun. Anyway, I don't have a weapon, which is kinda like bad, but I need to blow up this barrel anyway to fly on it. So, ow. Alright.
So you get a platter of different barrel pieces and you get to choose one that fits your needs.
And this one, like, this one is the best of them all. The other ones just tend to screw you over, like send you straight up or just stop working or rotate. And this one seems to be the most reliable. It can still like mess with you, but not as much as the others. Unfortunately, that barrel exploded in my face, so I couldn't really afford getting a gun, so I'll go without the gun. I'll get a gun later, hopefully, if I don't get eaten by a barnacle.
So yeah, this is one of the things that makes old engine versus new engine really interesting, because they are the very same game, but the glitches make it very different to run.
Yeah.
I guess if still anyone is like wondering how I actually fly, you just pick up the objects, and certain objects work better than others, and then you just repeatedly jump off them. And mouse wheel.
Yeah, pick them up, stand on them, jump, pick them up, and repeat.
And flat objects like this piece and barrels work, pellets work really well for that. Barrels, not so much. No.
Stevie's gonna get you.
Yeah, being eaten by a barnacle without having a gun is not good. Well, there goes that strat. I wanted to put them all next to each other, but yeah, so much for that.
So yeah, the moment the barrel explodes, the thing gets blown, so you can just exit.
4 barrels need to explode for that thing to open up. I had to wait for that one because it was blocking me.
Steve hype.
Oh wow.
We'll let you know.
Well, what was it?
The donations.
Oh, I don't think there's much.
Yeah, that's a troll message.
2, 3, 4. I hate that trick. Like, you can get on there like by swimming with.
Kinda have to do a dolphin jump up there.
Yeah. For some reason it never works for me. It should be easy, yet I always feel it. Like, I don't know why.
So yeah, you're supposed to do this seesaw puzzle, but I mean...
Let's just fly up there instead.
Well, you could stack cinder blocks and...
It's supposed to be an introduction to physics, but yeah, this is physics as well.
Yeah, we use them in a different way.
This is
alternative solutions.
Advanced physics.
You can do donations now, right?
Yeah, you can do donations now.
You can do donations now if you want to.
Bengara here reading some donations. We have a $100 donation from Sylvain Morvan. He says, congrats guys, and a big up to AM from France. We have a $45 donation from Christopher May. This is to get S to draw Franker Z and Kappa. I want to see his artistic interpretation of these classic icons. We have a $5 donation from Roy van der Helm. Hi there, my name is Farmer Franz on Twitch, and I really enjoyed the stream. Shoutouts to Yoshimus and Adam AK, and of course the rest of the crew. Keep on the good work and take take these $5 for the good work of the doctors. Much love. We have another $5 donation from Eddie Johnson. He says, I want to shout out to my little luring watching this. You know who you are, okay. We have a $50 donation from Olivier Drumetz. He says, good luck et salut à la communauté française. We have a $10 donation from Nicholas Torstensen. Thank you for a great show and a lot of good runs. It warms our old nostalgic hearts. Cheers from your neighbors in Örebro.
Oasis, could you explain like how bunny hopping works? Like,
yeah.
The idea behind it.
So basically, bunny hopping in this old engine works that whenever you press spacebar, it kind of throws you a little bit more ahead with the jump. So if you keep repeating it, it will not supply enough friction plus to actually slow you down. Plus, you will still gain the small boost from the jumping itself. So if you just time the jumps right, you can actually keep on going really fast, unlike older engine games, because this is based on Half-Life 1 engine, which is based on Quake, which uses kind of like you need to strafe a little bit before the jump. But in this way, you just need to basically time the jump, which is a much easier trick to do.
It's kind of lame, actually.
Yeah.
You know, it's useful.
But if you play the newer engine, you actually have to jump backwards, which is another trick. But
I guess I could show you the technique to do ABH in new engine during a cutscene, but this is old engine, so it won't do anything.
Yeah.
Like ABH is like they tried to fix bunny hopping, but they added something much more faster and much more broken. And
yeah, it's like a sloppy way of fixing the bunny hop. Whenever, how much speed whenever you have when you land, it applies more speed too, but backwards speed, so backwards velocity really. And so if you just jump forwards and turn around 180 degrees in midair, and then you just keep on jumping as soon as you hit the ground, the game actually gives you speed because it thinks you're going forwards, but you're not.
They just added the check to see if I'm going faster than the limit, and if I am going faster than the limit, then they'll like subtract a certain amount. But if I'm going backwards, they'll just add it because the game thinks I'm going forward.
It's just for post-processed, kind of like post-processing on the speed. It doesn't actually check with the algorithm and everything. It just checks if it's over, then it's simply gonna subtract. It doesn't check anything else, so it's kind of dumb in that sense. Just a quick hack.
So yeah, the airboat section. Some people like it, some people don't. I like it. Airboat physics are just like the other physics in this game. They're weird and broken. Well, they're physics.
It doesn't have like sensible gravity. It just kind of floats down really slowly instead of dropping down.
Up next is a really difficult skip that actually saves quite some time. I'll give it 3 tries like I usually do. Can't promise I will get it. So that was the first try. Yeah. So yeah, I got half the height. Let's give it one more try. Yeah. That wasn't even a try. Anyway, let's just do the long way around, which is just the intended route.
Basically, that skips straight to the end level trigger.
I can try that skip for hours and hours and not get it, or I can just get it first try.
Yeah. It's a source engine. It's always random, whatever you want to do.
I guess you could find some reference points, but you know, I don't know the reference points. And I've been looking for them, I couldn't find them. Okay, so I only have 3 barrels in this thing, so like there's 4 blue barrels around, and what you're supposed to do is put all the barrels in that ramp so that the ramp goes up and you can use it. If you only put 3 in it, the ramp goes up, but it's like like unstable, so sometimes you can take the ramp but just won't make it. It's kind of random. So if I would have done that skip like that I tried and didn't get, it would put me like all the way like over there. I'll mention it when I get there.
Yeah, right on here.
Yeah, like we'll have a level transition, and you can see the gate. Like, yeah, that's no point in doing that. But that gate, that's what I tried to jump over. So it skips a lot.
Here you're normally supposed to do like this long sequence. You go inside and fight and combine and flip the switch to kind of, or was it just shoot the?
It's shoot the barrel, but from a point where you can actually.
Yeah,
see
you can
it.
actually zoom in and just shoot the barrel by sniping single bullets to it, and it's really easy to do once you figure out where you have to shoot.
Yeah.
And you can skip the whole sequence, which saves like
the metal bar.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah, like casual gameplay time.
How much? It skips a bunch, but I don't think it takes that long. Okay, so I tried to do a skip there that I never get anyway, and like I completely messed it up. It's worth a try.
Yeah, but it's like 10 minutes if you play casually.
Yeah, if you play casual. I guess you could do it like in a minute or something. Well, I guess there's a lot of people in there, so you'd probably die doing it. Alright. No. Alright, so here's a construction, and it's blocked me this one.
It's also pretty wrong. It's supposed to break just going through it, but sometimes it just won't.
Usually it breaks, but sometimes it just decides to like ignore you.
And also in the new engine, not the current one, but almost the newest one, the second newest one. Every level transition, you lose all your speed you have with the airboat.
Yeah.
So you have to start on all over again. And I guess it's not that big of a deal in a single segment, but in a segmented run.
It looks really awful. Actually.
Yeah. It's something you don't want to see.
If you get that jump that I was trying, you can actually abuse that, which like to your favor.
So this is a pretty neat skip. Yeah, there is an invisible trigger right outside the, the tunnel itself. So if you hit the trigger, then the doors are going to close.
Nice.
But there is a trick you can do when you enter the airboat. The airboat entering animation is actually just cosmetic. When you actually press the use key, you teleport straight inside the airboat. So you can just kind of like push the teleportation destination past the trigger and then use it, so you can teleport there straight and skip the trigger and just go ahead.
Oh. So yeah, I wanted to smash into that wall, do airboat physics, and just jump straight over this, but apparently I just went for a retard and missed it.
It's actually really easy, but sometimes
it's really easy. I shouldn't feel that.
Over.
I shouldn't feel that. I'm so ashamed now. I missed the easiest trick in the game. Well, maybe the easiest trick. It's ridiculously easy. So here's some nice music starting to make this chase interesting.
Love this tune.
These bombs can be, that's what they're designed for, I guess. A damage boost is definitely feasible, but most of the time it just, like, does the opposite.
So yeah, the same thing as with like the segmented run that just came out recently to one more. You have to ditch. You can ditch the airboats only afterwards, like when you get the gun. That's only like the first point where you can ditch the airboat. So
where you get the gun, there's 2 gates, and the first one opens only if you're in the airboat. So you have to take the airboat, which is why I'm taking the string and not bunny hopping the whole thing.
Yeah, you can actually skip the second gate with the airboat. So
that's kind of random, but you get it. I'll give it like 3 tries, like because that's how long I get before the cutscene starts. And if I don't get it, then I'll just sit through the cutscene and...
It's about 5 minutes a cutscene, right?
It's only a minute, I think, but...
Oh, well, it feels so much longer when you're in
bunny
there.
hopping, if you actually get the skip, you don't save that much, because the airboat is actually faster than, like, the single segment bunny hopping. Like, it's really difficult to bunny hop that part afterwards. So,
yeah,
because the airboat is well consistent, you only gain, like, a few seconds. I guess, yeah, with proper bunny hopping it saves quite a lot, but it's really hard to get there. Ideally I just get the skip and, do what I need to do. But, I can't guarantee that, and this is what I mean with the boss.
That's airboat physics. It really doesn't help you that the airboat always wants to stay upright.
Can be helpful sometimes.
Yeah, well, I guess, but most of the time it's just annoying in the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
okay.
And barrels.
There you go, that's... anything is possible in the Source engine.
Alright. Yeah, airboat. There's so much stuff that can go wrong with airboat, and it's like so funny when it happens. Unless it's like something you've seen 10 times before already, but there's always something new to find out with airboat.
Yeah, the difference between older and newer engine, somebody's asking, is that the newer engine is when they did the Macintosh updates and they updated the whole game to use the Orange Box engine, like gave you cool things like particle effects and dynamic lights for the flashlights and achievements and stuff like that. But they also, when the engine changed, they also introduced new bugs.
They fixed bunny hopping and that stuff for episode 2, which was released in 2007, and then later they decided to port Half-Life 2 and episode 1 to the episode 2 engine.
Yeah, technically I think there's like 3 engines. There's the first one, which is like 2004, and then there is the one with the high dynamic range lightning.
Well, episode 1 has fixed like the prop flying, but not the bunny hopping.
Yeah.
So episode 1, the old engine for Half-Life 2, episode 1 is an in-between of the old and new engine for Half-Life 2. Or the Half-Life 2 and episode 2 engine.
You're Freeman, aren't you?
I'm not sure if they actually have Half-Life 2 with the episode 1. I vaguely remember having it. I guess it was only in the Xbox 360 or something. No, that was Orange Box. Well, anyway.
Whatever. Good start.
Yeah, here's the skip we were talking about, clipping through this gate right here. That's extremely difficult.
There's a crate in the way that didn't do it.
It's basically just having the game push you through the gate, because once you just step out on the right side of the airboat, but yeah, it recognizes that the gate is there and forces you to step out on the left side.
Yeah, that's again part of the teleportation thing of the airboats.
Here, take a look at this. This here's the dam. It's just up ahead. Eli's hideout is here. A stone's throw from the apron and nestled in... But getting there with that hunter chopper on your ass, next to impossible.
Almost did.
Goodness. It's working his magic on your airboat, so you have a little more fire. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out. There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against. I always like to bring a little iron.
So I could try and give it a few more tries, but it's not worth
Take
it.
that chopper down.
How did I
You
get
should
there?
be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
Because I'll get the airboat anyway. I thought afterwards it's really slow without the airboat. Move, lady. Move. I entered the airboat. Why are you not walking?
Dr. Freeman. What about you?
Oh, I know what I did wrong.
Did you soft lock it?
Yeah.
Okay, so soft lock counter is 1.
I hit a trigger outside
with the
airboat. With the airboat, I forgot that that was there because I usually don't hit it, and that makes the lady not move. The plus side, I do get to try to skip 2 more times. That was a pathetic attempt.
Don't be so harsh on yourself.
That was an even more pathetic attempt.
Get out of here.
And that was a regular attempt.
Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against.
You're able to get out from the room before she gets in the way, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, this cutscene is...
I'm pretty sure, but...
No, it's invisible.
This cutscene is like the most useless cutscene in the game. He shows you a map and you have like no idea what the map is saying. It's like,
I have no...
here you are, and
where
here's
are
where
we?
you're going, and it lasts for like 20 seconds, and he just shows you a map, and okay, you can go now.
I don't recognize anything on this map, like nothing at all. Like I guess there's some like key points, but like the map is completely useless, and it's a linear game anyway, so it's
just so Valve don't have to like teleport the airboat or something when you're seeing it. Because when you're in there, they teleport the airboat so the Vortigaunt can stay there and mount the gun on it. It's probably just sloppy way of
they need to distract you so they can give you
revealing it.
Yeah, that cutscene is just an excuse.
Did I soft lock it again? No.
Farewell, Dr. Freeman.
Double soft locks.
Give him hell, Doc.
So yeah, that's the downside with teleportation. If you like do it just in a bad location of the whole script thing, then you're just gonna lock the game.
Yeah, well, that wasn't caused by the teleporting. It was like he hit him some kind of trigger with the airboat that's outside the room.
Yeah.
No airboat physics.
Yeah, but there's also the Barney and the teleportation stuff.
Yeah. I still think episode 2 is the best example of teleport stuff. Like. Basically, in Half-Life 2 episode 2 there's a door, and if you teleport your character past that door, he just stops talking, and it locks the game. But this is Half-Life 2, not episode 2, so let's not talk about that, I suppose.
Yeah, and a soft lock basically means that the game is still running, but you cannot proceed. So it's not like a fatal error crash or anything. It just
a hard lock would be Half-Life 2.exe has stopped responding.
Yeah.
So yeah, and from this point on, it's just point and click adventure until I actually ditch this.
The world record for old engine, I think you have it.
It's 2 hours, 9 minutes and something seconds. The new engine time is faster though, which is 2 hours, 5 minutes and something seconds.
That's Sully's time.
Yeah, that's... I think it's Sully. Like, it has been like, Sully beat his time like yesterday, I think.
So yeah, here you can see...
Maybe it's Gognek, I don't know. It's
the difference between airboat and bunny hopping.
Yeah, it's obviously faster to go, but there's like pools of acid and stuff, so it's not really healthy to go.
Yeah,
bunny hopping until now.
Yeah, like there's like swimming is really slow.
And bunny hopping is so much more single segment friendly because you actually see where you're going, and with the
rather
backwards,
than ABH.
With the backwards hopping, you also get so ridiculous speed sometimes that you just launch high in the air and reach like the roof of the map itself and come down crashing.
Shoutouts to Sully, Gognek and all the others who do an amazing job at running this game on the ABH engine. Like, it's crazy, dude. Like, I've seen some of the skips and I'm like, what? You're doing that in single segments?
You need so much patience for that.
Like, getting a deathless run on new engine is a lot harder than on old engine. And I like to do deathless runs, so... Well, it's not a deathless run anymore, or more like a softlockless run. And that was a nice boost. Yeah, I have a cutscene coming up. I do have like a softlock point or a game crash point coming up though, so you might want to wait for a few more minutes, like 1 more minute.
Yeah, that is a hard lock.
Yeah, it's a hard lock. So this bit of metal is really convenient for flying on. I take it from the previous map because it's so damn like overpowered.
So yeah, the reason why he's choosing this path is because the cliffs have like really high triggers that have the wall something like this. So it's kind of like angled, and you're gonna hit the roof of the sloped cliff brush. And they're actually really huge, so you can just kind of jump on top of them.
So if this helicopter decides to do like this helicopter decides whether the game crashes during this loading or not, and it didn't. So yeah.
Hard luck.
Anyway, you can read donations now because it's all cutscene.
Alright, we got $5 from Etienne Normand, saying, very good job guys, I hope you won't have too much trouble pronouncing my name. Easy every time. I couldn't see your race, cool kid. Wish I could be there. Keep the hype.
He won.
He won over himself.
Okay, it's human.
Can I say something, Moises?
Take it easy in there.
Can I say something?
You're safe now. You'll have to
Say
continue
something.
scanning
Say
first.
something.
Can't take any chances. Dr.
Something.
What? Freeman.
Alright, good enough. Yeah.
Okay. So confused. Like,
I'm Dr. Mossman, Dr. Judy
Like for what?
I've been hearing about you since long before the Black
Yeah,
Mesa.
you need just to be more louder. That's all.
Black Mesa. I do so envy you working with Eli and Dr. Kleiner when they were at the top of their field. There we go. You can come through now.
We have one more donation. From Shu Ki Hung, I think. Donating $25, saying, from Alex Studio, have a blast.
We could certainly
Thank
use
you.
extra help here. We've covered a lot of ground in the last few months, but things would
Okay, so I guess we have to revert to quoting the game then.
be on a reliable
It's banned.
Except the Combine still hasn't mastered.
We have to use synonyms
Their
for
portals are
everything.
string-based.
You want audio?
But they failed to the dark energy.
Don't think I need audio.
Yeah, I don't need it anymore at this point. Either.
It's technically not quoting if you use synonyms.
If they knew, we would do it with entanglement.
Alright.
Also, fun fact, in there, behind the fence, there's an
Listen
NPC
to me, I
walking
sound
that
like
we
a
can't see anymore.
postdoc.
But
I'm just so
if you
excited
actually
to
no
think that
clip
we'll
your way
finally
in
get the
there
chance
and
to
look
work
at the
together.
face, it's an NPC that's not seen anywhere else in the game.
Yeah, he does even have a face.
Dr. Kleiner
Yeah, he does have a face,
Zen
but
relay
it
far
looks
beyond
all weird and
anything he imagined
pixelated
about
and
We
stuff.
figured out how to use Zen.
There's probably a reason for that. Somebody might even know it. I don't.
Probably because, yeah, I don't know why they just didn't recycle.
Yeah, exactly. They could have used any NPC like
Yeah.
in the game, but this is a completely unique one that's
Yeah,
never
there's-
seen.
there's like
Could it be
somewhere
like
else.
saving memory or something, like just loading a low poly model or something?
Could be, but the like the model over at all or in general, apart from the face, is exactly the same. So it would be like a poly save of 4.
Yeah.
It would be basically the same thing.
Maybe there's a store, like a development store behind it, like
Yeah, exactly. There has to be
like some
something like
frustrated designer, like I'm just gonna put it here, just so people can see it.
I remember the first time I did that, I was like, who is that guy? No clip my way in there, never heard of it. I just saw that face, oh,
We need to
looks
start
scary.
a creepypasta time.
We'll get you out of that hazard suit and back into your lab coat where you belong.
We've never heard of it yet. He just finished this one model.
No one had the heart to tell him.
It's been a real
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll put in the game. Don't worry, it's the main character.
Feel free to look around.
It was that one intern guy.
It was Gabe Newell's kid. He got into the office.
I think the chat died again.
So this is about just where I wait, like, there's nothing. I guess I'll take this off so I can hear the crowd better.
No more audio cues?
Nah, not in this point.
Not for now.
It's just all visual cues.
Except for the prison.
Yeah, helicopter.
Prison drawing section.
Ooh, helicopter. Yeah, prison. Yeah, but you know, I'll put that headphone back on when the cutscene is over.
Or should we start the PAL timer? PAL seconds? How many PAL seconds until Alex arrives?
Yes, we should.
Well, he earned it.
So these are all teleports that are unnecessary. Are they unnecessary? Like
Some
Blamov
of them
doesn't
are.
do them.
Yeah, or Well, we do them, but we fail them.
Yeah, we fail them, so it doesn't lose any time.
Most of them are unnecessary, I think, because
like,
I think
they're ridiculously difficult as well.
It's on a timer, if I'm not mistaken.
A good thing these are also the most difficult teleports.
Take a look at this, Gordon.
Because Eli wants to show you his amazing invention.
So yeah, a small bit of trivia that's head in the jar is actually from a removed enemy from the game. That's like child workers used to manufacture those guys, and they were kind of like the cleaners. They just cleaned all the like corpses and stuff on the streets.
Oh, Dr. Freeman, you should
Used to be
Eli.
really different during the development of Half-Life 2. Like really dark, and you couldn't breathe the air. You had to wear gas masks and stuff to survive, and it was really different.
Leave me so I could come see Gordon. Anyway, I should be in here working on the portal.
I have the repairs well in hand. Someone misjudged the capacity of the Combine's myristor.
Are you blaming me?
No, not at all. It was a calculation error,
Yeah,
not a mechanical
cutscenes, you
Then
think, oh,
maybe you
cutscene, you
should
can
let
go
me do
AFK,
the
get something to
calculations
drink,
next
but
time,
no,
as well as
it's like
installing it.
teleporting, which kind of ruins the phone sometimes.
Sometimes I think you
like you just
deliberately
you would just want to go AFK, do something else, but you actually have to be here to sit through the entire cutscene. It's really annoying.
It's gonna tell you the story. It's important.
Let's go have some fun.
The
0-point energy field manipulator is not a toy, Alex.
Let's get out of here.
So yeah, we'll get the 0-point energy field manipulator or the gravity gun in a short while. And then we'll play some fetch with Doc. No.
She's one of the main reasons.
Come on, Alex. Alex. I told you she was annoying.
Be cooperative. Let me slam you in the head with something.
I'm sorry, I should be
Make you
talking behind
teleport.
her back. It just gets a
Oops.
bit claustrophobic down here. That's the old passage to Ravenholm. We don't go there anymore.
How does the distance get determined for these teleports? Is it just
it's just
they have
waypoints.
nodes, like their final point of destination, where they end.
Yeah,
so
it just teleports them to the next node.
Yeah, you can kind of imagine like invisible targets in the floor.
Loading.
So the average teleport is like 1.5 meters, 2 meters, roughly.
Like she always wants to walk there, right in front of the guys. And then she walks over here. She always does that. She never goes over here or over here. She always walks over to that specific spot.
It's just to create a smooth path.
You can call it the 0-point energy.
It's basically engine thinks that he's stuck, so
It's
teleports to
designed
the
for
destination.
handling hazardous materials.
So I open this door by doing the puzzle before like I'm supposed to do it. And then I hit the trigger that makes that skips the briefing, the tutorial for how to use the gravity gun. And then I can teleport Alex here. It's not easy. Oh.
Now let me call Dog.
And then this is where we meet Doc.
Dog! Come!
I throw everything away because Doc doesn't get to have fun. I actually throw it away because it distracts Doc, and I want Doc to be next to this container.
Yeah, that's his final decision. So
that's where he needs to be in order to start this, like, a cutscene. And so I'll just throw this all away so it doesn't distract Doc. That's one sturdy crate. That was not.
Dog, throw!
So I have to catch 3 of these crates, or miss 10 of them, and that proceeds the next. But obviously catching 3 of them instead of waiting for the 10 to be not catched is faster.
Another one, Dog.
Dog wants to feel important.
Dog, go get your ball!
you see the slam dunk.
I cannot do that, dude.
You should try. You have time.
training with. So yeah, I'll just put this ball inside the container.
He's trying to use the force. Not working.
And we'll get that will lure Doc to the container. Now he's where I want him to be, so I'll just grab the only toy left in this area. And now he has nothing to do, so he just stand there until the cutscene is over.
Rough life.
Rough life too.
So yeah, I'll just try to do some so-called moon jumps, which involves like bunny hopping and then looking down with this roller mine. And it's really easy. Like this
When I
roller
told you
mine.
Dog liked to play fetch,
Essentially flying sometimes.
did I?
Go over Dog.
So yeah, Doc basically needs to lift the dumpster and then it starts the invasion of the combine.
And it's all time-based, so like there's nothing I can do to speed it up, other than, of course, throwing everything away so Dog gets close to where he needs to be.
Okay,
Maybe if you mash the button in your keyboard fast enough, it will make it faster.
Maybe. So yeah, let's start at the sequence.
No, Dog. No, no, boy. Down. Put that down. What is it?
Some nice animations, I hope. Yeah.
Redecorate. Turn black mesa.
Windows logo.
Yeah. So this paint looks white, but you can kind of see that, unless you're colorblind, I suppose, that these are slightly different colors. Like this one is supposed to be white, this one is supposed to be pinkish.
I think it's yellow.
Yeah, maybe it's yellow.
It's yellow.
It looks white,
Yeah.
it's probably yellow. This
Really
one is
desaturated.
clearly blue, purplish, and this one is green. Yes. Like, you can clearly see the difference between them.
Yeah, it's just really
if it's just one
washed out.
one blob, like just this, you don't see its color, I guess. Maybe if you're really good at detecting color.
We should do a map with like different lighting conditions and find out.
Yeah.
It's really important.
Scientifically tested. Yes. Have like green lights and yellow lights and see if it reacts. So yeah, this thing is scripted. Even if you reach there, she's just gonna go through everything because I mean, it's Half-Life 2.
We're not supposed to reach that spot before I like that.
Yeah.
I still don't know what happens when you take this thing into the next level.
Softbox.
I wanna find out. I've never tried.
Have you tried?
Not that I know.
Maybe it's time to softlock then.
I'll just make a quick save here, and if I don't forget, I'll check it maybe if we have time left.
So how does the ladder skipping work precisely?
I don't know. It's really random.
I don't know.
You just mass jump and crouch and it does it.
Button
But do
mashing
you grab
stress.
the ladder constantly as well? Like re-grab it after?
It involves sprinting as well.
It works. I don't think I sprint.
Okay. Well, I think you use it the script.
If you mash crouch and jumping, it works really well.
So
That's not
yeah,
what I
this
think.
chapter is we don't stay in Ravenholm basically because it just gets skipped so fast.
So I look for this prop, like this piece of barrel, because it's really consistent.
This flying he's doing right here is not possible for the new engine or this. Especially on Scenic Segment.
Okay, so speaking of
there you go,
consistency...
there's the source engine.
Source engine.
Oh man.
So yeah, I could salvage that, but I was slightly above like the ledge of a building, and you know I couldn't stay on top of the prop. It's called like what I tried there was free falling, like the graph. I don't really know the science behind it, but like if you stand on this prop and you don't get fall damage because you're standing on that prop, and so you don't actually fall on the floor. But I landed on the ledge of a building instead, so that's like interrupted, like I fell off that actual prop.
So this is a nice chapter for speedrunning because it's like really flexible on what you can do if you go out of bounds or just find skips, because
yeah,
a lot of the level layouts is kind of like loops back to you where you started and stuff.
Speaking of level layout, this next map is filled with clip brushes, invisible walls. It's not fun. It's really annoying. I don't want to pick that up.
This one is really annoying.
Mm.
Now you found a setup for that.
Yeah, it kind of works. Like, it's sometimes just randomly decides to drop your prop, so I just mass use like twice from time to time, just to like make sure it doesn't drop it.
So yeah, right after he started the prop flying is like where there's a trigger that you cannot even see with commands, in console commands. It's not like a clip brush, it's just kind of, it gets removed when you actually complete the second level, which connects to that previous one.
How do loading triggers actually work in Half-Life 2? Like, do you have to hit specific areas?
It's a box.
Yeah, it's triggers put up by the developers.
Yeah.
As soon as you touch them, the next level loads.
A trigger is just an invisible box, and loadings work exactly the same. You have to hit the invisible box to...
But is it possible to get around it, let's say?
Sometimes, but it wouldn't be
You have to hit the
useful.
box regardless, like, but you can, for example, in episode 2, there's actually, like, you can hit the box from outside the building, and, like, it loads the next map around you, and it skips, like, a cutscene. It's really cool, but, you know...
I don't think there's anything like that in Half-Life 2, though.
No, I don't think
like
so.
That skip.
Usually it's useless because it just blocks a hallway and
Yeah.
you rarely go out of bounds. Because when you go out of bounds, you're gonna end out of bounds on the next level. And possibly die.
Yeah, except for that one case in episode 2. But that's really an exception.
Yeah. Very few maps. It's more seen in Half-Life 1 with scripted runs, because you can kind of go into areas where you know that it's going to be different on the next map, so you can kind of just...
those levels are like more overlapping, I would presume.
Yeah,
so
there's like...
it's much more useful there,
Yeah.
plus the triggers are much bigger.
It
so
would be useful if the levels overlap more, but not really.
And not only the trigger, you can also delay the level change.
Yeah.
By spamming the console with wait commands.
It's wait, yeah. It
Sleep,
basically...
wait.
I don't like that waits for the record, but you know, that's just me. It's scripted only, and like...
Doesn't work in Half-Life 2, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I guess...
Well,
I like it that it doesn't work in Half-Life 2.
Yeah. I might be wrong about this health.
So, this is the point where the game gets more boring, because there's a guy named Winston who dies. I'm gonna quote whether you want it or not, because Winston's been hit.
Every time. Doesn't matter, we... In Sourceless, VNS, and all the others, we have the world record, but still, we do it as fast as humanly possible. He still dies. He still gets hit.
He still gets hit.
Well, I guess there's no confirmation that he dies, but he does get hit, though.
Yeah, there is no, like...
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll make a return in Half-Life 3, Episode 3.
Half-Life 3, Episode 3?
Yeah, dude, it's the next Half-Life.
Gonna be in, like
we couldn't settle whether it's gonna be
decade.
Half-Life 3 or Episode 3, so it's just Half-Life 3, Episode 3.
Alex, it's Leon, and I've got Gordon
But yeah,
Freeman
that's
with
like one of the alternative ending series or a modification where you play as a Winston, and you play and you just shoot the incoming combines until you realize that you need to get hit and lie in the ground.
It's like the blue chip of Half-Life 2.
Yeah, they should make that
Play as
mod
Winston.
where you play as Winston and just defend the place, and then when you die, finally die, the music starts playing, like the
sad music.
The sad music that everyone likes, and you know, you hit the cutscene starts playing, and you see.
You wanted to take the coast road? 5 minutes
I was about to do the... Next to the microphone.
We're dropped tonight.
4 people, I would win.
I'm so sorry, people.
Bring the buggy out. Put it on the dock right now. Gordon
Clapper,
Freeman
clapper.
will be driving it.
Will do. I just finished mounting an ammo.
Yeah, the chat is really dead at the moment.
Okay, Alex, we're all set.
Thanks, Leon. Gordon, I haven't driven the
Oh,
coast.
yeah.
Maybe I could be your chat tonight.
It's gonna be safer. Meet me in the depot where the trains unload.
Chatterbox.
Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in
And finally we're about to get some coast action.
If you've watched Half-Life 2 Dwarmoff, which is a segmented run of the new engine you just watched, you might be a bit disappointed, but it's still awesome.
Flag plate on the back of the car.
Almost.
Stay with the
Dwarmo is
car,
not a
make-
made-up word, by the way. It's actually, it stands for
It's
gun with a
an
high magnitude of
abbreviation we made.
velocity.
It is a made-up word.
It's going to be
I think it's
next year.
a slight mistake on our part. I don't think that's clear enough for a lot of people. Like, Wama, what are they saying? Somebody even thought that Wama was a category you speedrunning.
Yeah.
I was asking, how do you do Half-Life non-Dwama? Well, you go slow, I guess.
You go with low velocity.
Because it's not done with high magnitude velocity.
Yeah, just average velocity.
Done with the average velocity.
So yeah, Coast on the new engine is completely broken. On old engine it's also broken, but less so. But it's like really awesome to just bunny hop and ditch the car, like not take the car at all, and just get to see like it's like a sightseeing tour of Coast.
This is where it's much more single segment friendly to use the older engine, because with the new engine you can, after let's say 4 hops, you can already have like deadly speeds. You're, I'd say, 10 times faster than the normal movement speed, and
yeah,
if you
I
hit
think it's 11 times faster. And
yeah.
Details.
Yeah, details. So
it's basically too fast because it's
the moment
almost impossible to control.
Yeah.
Well, you can control it, but there's stuff you probably won't see, and it's so fast that if you hit the tiniest slope, it could be like a couple of pixels just moving upwards.
Ouch.
You get launched straight up and through the air. That was nice, anyway.
Nice.
And fall down and die.
So yeah, that skips a scene where you have to shoot down a gunship with your rocket launcher.
Yeah.
But that also skips the rocket launcher, and we actually need the rocket launcher. But fortunately, there's another rocket launcher pickup on this map.
And this is also a great skip because you're not only supposed to go up in that crane you see to the right, and move a couple. You're supposed to move your car around as well as some containers. I've been speedrunning this game so much that I don't remember the intended route, but and you skip all that. It takes a long time, and then there's even a gunship battle that you skip.
Yeah, it's so slow to do the regular way because there's really no speedrunning strategy. You just gotta use the crane.
Roll a mine jump, yes or no?
Mine jump.
Alright, YOLO.
Let's do this. Oh man. That was kind of close actually.
Yeah, you can use the roller mine to get a boost over the ocean and further down the road.
As soon as you get there.
But it's like really random difficult.
So yeah, you can see that the gap is actually not that large, as long as you have enough speed. You'd land approximately here.
Yeah. Crossbow skip, whether we get it or not, is random. We didn't get it, but it doesn't matter. Like, you can jump over the crossbow and not pick it up. And what that does, it doesn't spawn that guy. And nothing else. And you don't have a crossbow, but I barely use the crossbow anyway.
There's a really nice skip coming up where we, or whereas, I'm so used to the audio commentary, whereas we'll skip an entire map actually, because there's a force field you have to get down when you're in the car, but since we're not and we can get around it, as not we.
Well, everyone can get around it if they do this.
Yeah,
everyone can do
So yeah, this is the second map in the game that gets skipped. I think there's not going to be any more maps that get skipped.
Move!
Normally it's supposed to go down there.
You're supposed to go under the bridge and do some jumping puzzles. It's a really nice map. It's kind of sad that you skip it. But that is speedrunning. You skip stupid stuff and sometimes you skip awesome stuff.
So the train that comes, it actually has a kill trigger in front of it, so you need to be kind of careful.
I think it's around it, like even touching it just kills you.
Yeah. It's kind of unfair, because even if you slightly hit it with a car, you're instantly going to get launched and you die. It's really unfair.
My ammo is low. Don't need it.
Get back on the pier.
No boost there. Because I don't like traffic signs.
You bunny hop faster down.
I think I've bunny hop faster than the speed limit, yes. Speaking of not needing shotgun ammo, I need 4 pellets right now. 2, 4. We have a crossbow.
Which you wanted to skip just now.
Well, I have the area too as well. I honestly don't know. I just did the YOLO route, that's kinda bad. Like, you can fall down that ledge like so easily, like it's not even funny. I just discovered that. That's pretty awesome.
Hey, over here!
So here's another long event that you gotta do where you shoot down lots of combat that are coming, and then there's the climax, which is the gunship battle with a rocket launcher yet again. But you can skip it if you know how to get past it.
Hmm.
And Laszlo.
Laszlo.
You there! Stop where you are! Idiot!
You idiot!
Oh, I think you killed him.
Walking on sand makes antlions crazy.
Poor Laszlo.
Nice.
Oh. Surfing strats.
That hardly saved any time, I guess. Still awesome.
But you felt good?
Yeah, it felt good.
That's all that matters.
Why is there like so much stuff here? Like, why? Well, I guess it's good, because otherwise I wouldn't have this pellet.
The Antlion Guardian is a collector. It's a hoarder.
That's silly.
I might need this someday. Antlion babies might need some explosive barrels.
Okay, so the last thing I want to do here actually is clip through the ceiling, which is really easy to do. So I need to stay kind of low. Not this low though.
Nice.
Alright, and then there's a rock to the left, which if I hit it, it just kills me. And then here is another instance of free falling, where I just stand on a prop and it doesn't kill me. And that's what I tried to do in Ravenholm, and it went wrong. I think this is the longest prop flying section coming up. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's probably is. It's gonna prop fly a long
It's
way.
really long. And the only thing you see is ocean as well. So I hold the pallet above me because otherwise I'll just bump into the pallet.
Wait, you start moving faster than the item you're holding, or?
I'm sorry?
You start moving faster than the item you're holding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The item can't keep
Like
up
if
with your
you
speed.
go up like above a certain speed, the item you're holding drops. Like you'll auto drop it. So there's no reference points here. I just stick like a bit to the left and hope I don't go too far to the right. And there we have the rock.
First reference points.
And there's the other rock.
So
and this is why Old Engine is awesome.
This whole section here is kind of like a throwback to Half-Life 1. If you look at it, it's like has the pipes and the cliff section. And you even enter the pipe and has like instead of a head crab, you have the fast zombie. So it's kind of like a tribute to it.
I actually never thought about that.
It is because you
Is it
entered.
confirmed even?
Sorry?
Like
Yeah,
they
it's confirmed.
it? Huh. Yeah, I had no idea.
I think it's confirmed.
Not sure if it's confirmed, but it's like pretty obvious.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I just never thought about it.
Yeah.
Audio cues run away. I didn't count. Fuck me. YOLOing it. Didn't hit. That hit. That grenade hit.
YOLO.
YOLO's rats.
Yeah.
That was really nice. That first rocket did hit, by the way. I just didn't hear it. That was really bad, but you know.
Here the fire only hurts you, as you can see, so you can just skip closing it.
How to jump over a fence. Jump next to it first, then jump over it. 26 HP should be enough. If it's not, then I'm doing something horribly wrong.
Ouch.
That's what I meant by doing something horribly wrong. I'm still alive though. 6 HP is just enough as well. Radiator Jones. Didn't lose any HP.
Health here, I guess?
Yeah. You get spammed with health at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I'm already back on 56.
And
81.
So yeah, I can just skip this whole fight.
Yeah.
It's just... the obstacles are just there to hold you, which is kind of cool, because you don't have to do a forced fight. Right, I guess you need the audio cue for this one.
Yeah, I kinda got it.
Okay, so since this is the old engine, it can actually do what you can do in the first Half-Life, like Coolkit did.
Yeah, you can press buttons through the wall.
Yeah, and there's not a whole lot of spots in the game where you can do it, but or where it's useful. But this is one of them. Skips about a couple of minutes. And they're standing on his prop.
I need that table.
Thankfully, antlions are.
The antlions help me sometimes. Sometimes they
They're
just get in my way.
Just useless and in your way, like right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Ouch. Really close.
That laser mine. Okay.
No.
Alright, fine, die then. That's orientation. Yes.
Oh, we got a donation here. A $10 donation from Louis Vendon. It says, Mr. Shaddix here. Great stream, great games, great run. Keep it up. Cheers from Peru. Pro Adam Ultra Cop is waiting. Kappa. And we have a $5 donation from Michael Doyle. Greetings from Austria. Good job so far. Love this live stream. Best regards, Kapuzenworm. P.S. A friend of mine is in your room. Can you please say Matane Victor? It would be great for him.
How long do you have left until the drawing, by the way?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Let me just finish this, like this gameplay part, and then I have cutscene. It's not long anyway. I'll like give you some more details. Yeah, the drawing part is in like a few minutes. So you know, when I wrap that up, actually, like maybe give it like 2 more minutes. Well, 5. I don't honestly know. Give it 2 more minutes, and then
let's get out of here.
Give me results.
In case you're wondering what S means, there is a donation incentive where you can decide on what S is going to draw during a cutscene using his gun. And S is a marvelous artist. I've seen him at work.
Actually, it's not 5 minutes. It's 10 minutes.
But yeah, you've got a couple of minutes to donate.
Yeah, I forgot. Like this gets easier. Which what am I supposed to draw? Like the current stance?
Guys,
what am I supposed to draw in like 10 minutes?
Get ready.
Please let it be Toki.
I hope it's Franker Z.
Better be Toki.
I would love to see how Franker Z. Yeah. Both of them.
How much?
Right. Over here.
Alright. Yeah, maybe give it like 5 more minutes and then...
You know what to do.
Alright, you can still donate to see what S is going to draw in Half-Life 2. And currently at $45 we have Cap and Frank G. And we have at Toki at $30. So if you want him to draw something specific, just tell him with a donation.
And remember that it's drawing with his gun and in Half-Life 2, so...
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I'll draw.
It's gonna be interesting seeing Kappa and Franker Z if that wins.
I don't honestly know what a Kappa... Adam, do you still have your Kappa?
My phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could use some...
I'll give you a reference.
Yeah, I actually do. Like, I feel really bad. You're still alive.
Come on.
I'll have to find it.
I guess I can do it from the back of my head, but just need some reference. I can do Franker Z. I say that now.
You've got a beautiful Franker Z draw.
If it wins, you're gonna do both, just so you know.
Yeah, I gotta do both, right?
Yup.
Nice.
Kappa and Franker Z.
What if you combine them?
I have 2 walls, so I can do both. Ammo... Yeah, I should have enough ammo.
Just start preparing right now. Let him stare deeply into your soul.
You need to do the background as well.
Burn the image in your mind.
I'll just do the
just start out with a
like
square,
the icon.
and then fill it in.
Yeah. We're here to get you out, Dad.
Never mind me. Save yourself.
No, we're not leaving you.
Does it matter what gun you use, by the way?
I can use basically anything. I'll probably use my pistol. It's accurate, and submachine gun because it has a lot of ammo.
So.
Yeah. I don't use these guns at all. Like I use the SMG the nade launcher on this thing, but like it has a lot of ammo as well. It's a bit inaccurate, but the pistol, no, I never use it.
We're not leaving here without you. That's final.
You got loads of ammo for it.
Yeah. And I'll get a restock even before the right before the section.
The game knows what you're about to do.
I'll give you like a pump when you're supposed to like nudge them and like get the final results. Yeah, it's actually like in 1 minute, 1-2 minutes. Like I have some gameplay to do, and then I'll get there. I think the electricity room is even
over here,
like in front of it.
I'm gonna head back to the security station and try to patch in your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me. Yeah, take care of yourself.
Was that cosmetic fire or did it just not fire?
It's cosmetic. Okay, I got a quick one. Basically, it can take Alex can take really short or really long to start talking, and she did the short one, so that's good.
Is it just RNG?
No, it's. I think Mapmo talked about that.
Yeah,
in
it's hitting a trigger at the right time, but
I don't think anybody really knows why it works like it does,
yeah.
or how you're supposed to,
Yeah,
like, to get it.
I've tried to understand it for a long time, but I don't know.
Yeah,
there are
there's
some that
a
just
trigger
they don't make sense.
that helps, but it doesn't seem to work consistently. Totally overpowered, by the way.
Crushed a mosquito. Live on screen.
You can write it to your CV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the electricity room, and then. This is the electricity room. No blue barrels involved. Alright.
Toki it is.
Alright, that triggers the event.
We're so close to
So
the
now I
scene,
have to defend, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna hide in a corner and draw.
because it's on a timer, so it doesn't matter.
Mm.
You're just waiting for the timer to run out.
They just keep respawning if you kill them.
Yeah. Provided I can get up there. And if I don't, it's gonna be a problem. Alright,
there we go. Okay, time for some. What are you gonna start out with? Cap or Frankenstein?
Frankenstein, because it's.
You need some reference?
No, I know Frankenstein, I hope.
Okay. Well, that's good.
See my Frankensteins.
Nice. Big ear there.
Good.
I would like to see the chat for this. Oh, okay.
Ah.
A bit uneven, maybe.
Artistic reference.
I have my flashlight right now.
Well, he's doing it in the dark.
Alright.
Pretty accurate.
Soon it's gonna despawn the first bullets. It looks so cute.
Gives a little mouth in there. There we go.
Here's your captain.
It's really flat for him.
That's too close to the floor as well.
Crossbow it.
This will be interesting to say the least.
Use the floor as well.
Some kind of skin infection.
Oops. I don't have. I'm so used to having a pistol.
Attention to details, man.
Oh.
Kappa.
Klappa. That was really good timing as well.
Yeah.
Let's see all them Frankers.
Or Kappas.
Or both.
Where are you? So now I have to find the 3 remaining soldiers.
So when the timer runs out, you can hear Alex going, she's on her way back. Okay. And sometimes there's just one last soldier you have to kill.
There's usually 3 of them, but this time there were only 2, so I was confused. And that one soldier was up there, so...
Yeah.
Now let's track down Mossman.
Alright, don't break. Whatever.
Come on.
So my game can soft lock here if I'm too quick. So I'll just take the opportunity to reach out. I have to wait for Alex anyway.
Is it somehow faster to switch between the 2, or
do
you recharge both of them?
Oasis, you know that better than I do.
Switch between what?
The charges.
When you're looking between them.
Oh yeah, you can do it that way as well.
Yeah, but
there's like a small interval between the charges. I'm not actually sure if it's still in Half-Life 2, but it should be the same thing as Half-Life 1. Like in Half-Life 1, it's definitely faster because you can just charge both because there's like a small interval before it does the next tick. So you can use both at the same time by alternating.
Another security station. All right, Mossman, where are you? Found her. Ha! Got you now. Uh-oh. Come on, Gordon. We don't want to keep her waiting. Let me seal this door.
Nothing, no response.
But then when you stand in front of the window, go and knock on it.
There she is. Leave it talking to me, Gordon. We may need her to get out of here.
Alex, shotgun.
No response.
Response. There we go.
Magic finger.
Alex?
What do you mean by that?
We know
Knocking.
all about
I know.
Did you have something else in mind? Darn,
Possibly.
man.
Damn it. Move back, Mossman. We're coming in.
Get out.
Can I have your seat?
No. Still
There we
mine.
go.
Whatever you may think, I assure you, I have worked to protect your father.
Shut up and be glad you're still some use to us. We're going to reconfigure this teleport and get the hell out of here.
You see, we're working to the same end. I've already reprogrammed the modulator to emulate a Zen relay.
That's my father's work you stole.
It's my work too. And
Cutscenes.
I have to prove, Dr. Breen, that your
Any
father
donations?
is the most valuable member of any research effort going forward.
Enough of your bullshit.
Just
You
waiting
have,
for people
you
to
have
donate
about
first.
6 minutes, so don't worry.
Just enter the coordinates.
3 minutes to refresh the page and 3 minutes to donation reading.
Alright, we got some donations. $5 from Luis Felipe Almeida. Hello from Brazil. Great job on the stream and the runs. Thank you. And we got $20 from Christopher May. S, you didn't disappoint. Best renditions I've ever seen. You're the one true Rembrandt of the speedrunning community. Less than 3. Thank you.
Never. I did have a fairly good idea of what to expect.
Let's flip this one to upside down.
It looks like it's waiting for us.
The Combine used a peculiar pulse-forming network.
Sitting
Very
struts.
well-prized. Takes quite a while to
Chairs are so important in this
So
game.
you warmed it up for us. Good.
Dual function.
And just in time. Dad, down here.
Because why not?
Sorry we took so long. I hope it
It's
wasn't too bad for you.
Half-Life 2.
I kind of want to fly all the way up here, but if I fail that, I die, and it puts me all the way back to the start of this map. And it loses like 8 minutes, depending on when I do it.
Decisions.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
You can write it to your CV if you make it up there alive.
You can always do a prop landing if you screw up.
Hurry up, Mossman.
I guess, but you know, if I screw it up, it usually involves losing the prop and like not being able to do that.
You're gonna spend loads of time redoing the cutscene.
Good. We'll send my dad through first. He's in position first.
I always get reminded of the Half-Life 2 done quick where Eli gets shot by the turret.
Wait, Eli gets...
shot by the turret in the blooper reel. Like,
yeah.
They place a turret.
Oh yeah!
I was so surprised it actually works.
I couldn't care less about my health.
Kill yourself.
I get a restock on the next map, like 75 suit and 25 health, maybe 15. You know, health and suit is really not of my concern for this part. Unless I do something really stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna put this right here.
Where the hell did she take him? Cover me. Gotta reset.
I need to pick up the turrets as fast as possible and drop them again to trigger the actual defense scene.
Also, we have one really long cutscene left. Well, it's basically the one we're in right now. But then there's basically just non-stop action until the very end cutscenes.
Yeah.
And the end of the game, really.
Flying on chairs is kind of unstable.
Yeah, there's, I think, two really tiny cutscenes. There's the Citadel entrance and then the Alex thing where she does the force field thingy. Like before you enter the plaza that you end up skipping anyway, before the sewers.
That's barely a cutscene, it's like short cutscene.
But you still gotta wait for her.
Oh yeah.
Which makes all the difference.
So yeah, this is another
so
waiting
Gordon's a
sequence.
coward, just hiding up there,
Yeah.
letting turrets and Alex take care of the rest.
Yeah.
Gordon isn't at all the hero we thought he was.
He still is the hero.
More shotgun. I do like shotgun ammo though.
Are they gonna kill Alex next, or are they gonna aim at you?
I've never had that they killed Alex. I'll have my AR-2 ready.
I love the fact that when Alex dies, she does like, no!
You mean in Dwalmov?
No, like in general, when she dies, she actually says no, like, she's supposed to be dead. Not like a scream, it's like a disappointed, no!
Yeah, and Dwalmov is like, oh god!
Yeah.
Well, she's dying, just laying on the floor there with blood all over the place.
More shotgun?
Just further proof that she's a robot.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah. Evil Alex. We already had this discussion before, that she's evil.
More shotgun. I love shotgun. Did it this one? No, I did not.
Here, have a grenade ground.
On turrets.
Okay, Doc, we're locked on.
I await your arrival with great anticipation.
What are these coordinates?
Nice. You are so clueless.
Oops.
Oh, they actually did something.
Nice. Nice timing.
My god, you made it. But where's Dr. Kleiner? Dr. Kleiner, let us out!
Gordon? My God, how did you get here? And when?
What's wrong?
And Lamar is never seen of again.
My dear, I had given up hope of ever seeing you again.
I was afraid we might not either. I think the teleport exploded just as we were porting out.
Indeed, it did. And the
This
repercussions were
book,
felt
like,
wide,
we
but
call it the Golden Book. It's some mysterious reason it's
Gordon and I were
really
just there a minute
consistent
ago.
with teleporting. I don't know why. Like green books, red books, blue books, they're all like don't work sometimes. But the Golden Book, most of the times it works. It didn't in the beginning of this game. It failed on me, but most of the time it just does its job like super awesome.
It's golden contacts, man.
Mm.
Letters like cables. Works better.
taken as a signal to
That's probably why.
But what about my father?
It's a teleportation device.
We've got to get my father out.
Barney has been making a push with that very aim in mind. And another of your friends arrived several days ago.
Dog, you made it. Good boy.
So there.
Can you actually break the teleporter here as well, or is it just in the beginning?
I think you can, yeah. I don't know. I've never tried. I think.
Yes, Barney, and I'm no longer alone. Alex and Gordon have just arrived.
Teleporting technology.
Gordon and Dog can head your way. I want to get Dr. Kleiner somewhere safer. Okay, Gordon, you heard him. I'll catch up with you as soon as I get Dr. Kleiner settled.
I can't leave without Lamar.
No.
Where did you get to?
Gordon.
That door can kill me, by the way. That was a bit too risky what I did there.
So yeah, the cutscene is about to end.
Yeah.
Like it's cutscene pretty much up until this point. You don't really need to contribute anything during this sequence.
Yeah. Basically all of Entanglement is cutscene. I think this is a really dangerous spot to stand on.
Yeah, don't mess with
Mr.
the physics.
Schrodinger's crouch.
It doesn't work in Old Engine.
I know.
I recall that door being able to kill you if you enter it too early or something.
The door he's about to open, you mean? Like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it can kill you.
And also, that's the only point of the game where you can actually teleport dog, right? Maybe this
Who
is
knows?
the only time where it's useful.
Yeah, like the other times, if they're at all possible, they're incredibly difficult to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a big enough prop, I figured it would work, since in episode 2 it works just fine.
Almost strats.
Alright, no grenade jump.
Wasn't there like the marquee you could go on top of it, like that was like one of the alternate strats?
Yeah, that's what I tried, but like
Yeah.
I tried to grenade jump too early and I was like, forget it.
Yeah.
Watch out for the hoppers.
Alright. I need this prop. Again, it's the same shape and size, and you know.
Perfect piece.
I have like this, yeah, perfect piece mostly, except for that Ravenholm. Like all the rare stuff happens, you know, during marathon luck. So get up on this building. You don't lose this prop. You don't jump down. Alright, we do lose the prop.
So yeah, why the level is glitching like this is because they have like triggers that enable or disable areas to conserve system resources. So whenever you see that, it means that you skip some triggers that kind of make the level appear.
Alright.
Will it try and do the container launch?
The container launch.
Oh, it's not here. I was thinking about...
You mean the one at like after the Strider battle?
Yeah, exactly. Those.
Yeah, I'll try that one.
They really look alike, those maps.
Yeah, like it took
going
me a
down
while.
the stairs and going to like a big tunnel.
I love how in this game it's faster to go through the window than through the door. Just starting this cutscene here. So now I have to wait again. Like I have to defend.
It's about 50 seconds, I think.
Something like that. It's long enough to do stuff and stuff.
And warm up, and I think getting there was like 3 or 4 seconds, and the rest was 56. So.
You don't actually have to worry about the explosion. It's just a fake explosion that makes the rubble disappear. It doesn't hurt you at all, even if you're like facing it straight away. So the guys are just lying. But it's a good time to recharge.
Almost. Alright. So there's zombies in this water, so I have to avoid them by like doing a funky grid. And the slots, it doesn't do anything on easy, which I'm playing on, because it's faster.
And it's kind of useful to go fast, because otherwise they're gonna stand up and get in your way.
Oh wow, I got that first shot. I never do that. Like I always miss that shot.
Take it anymore.
And this one is really stupid. This is the most stupid trick in the game. Provided I can stay on the... There's this window and I need to fit through it and it's just barely big enough. Oh. It's just barely big enough to fit through.
You're not supposed to go there, obviously.
Yeah. Like I tried going through the window from the other side, like from the inside to the outside. It took me like 5 jumps before I got it.
So yeah, the whole courtyard thing is a long sequence of going back and forth between the houses and stuff. It's a long thing. Even with speedrunning, like if you don't skip, it's gonna take a long time. So this is a small cutscene I talked about. Basically, you gotta wait for Alex.
Yeah.
Well, we're in luck. There's a generator in the square outside. We're trying to disable as many as we can using the grip on this side. It'll take me a few minutes to expose the core, then I'll need you to hit it with a burst from the gravity gun.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman.
And...
Let's go.
Goodbye.
Then we ditch her again. But technically we're saving Alex this way, because otherwise she's gonna get kidnapped, so...
So yeah, we skipped the whole defending cutscene, so... Well, it's not a cutscene. It's really long. I don't know how long. It's been a while since I played it. I should play through it.
It's about 5 minutes at least.
Yeah, it's really long actually.
Oh.
Nice.
This map is fun, not fun, both at the same time.
Luckily you can still recover from here.
Yeah, most of the tricks are just safe. Like. This one actually costs a lot of time actually. That's pretty bad.
Magic piece.
Yeah, so you'll just see me stand, like I shoot an explosive barrel, I'll just stand there for a second, like looking where the piece is, and then I'll actually grab it.
Yeah, normally you're supposed to take the diagonal elevator, take some time, and...
Hello Seabass, how are you doing?
Seabass, get over here. We need you.
Seabass, come on.
You do have enough money to
come here.
Dr. Freeman.
83 HP should be sufficient. Ow.
So yeah, we don't need Barney either.
He's gonna spawn with us, like, in this map. If we were fast enough on that other map with Alex, Alex will spawn with us as well. I think I was, like, kinda slow. So I have to wait for Barney so I can open those crates. Yeah, he needs to walk like inside a certain box and he didn't.
So another small cutscene, which means that you have time to regenerate and look for new barrel pieces.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, so this prop fight is funky. Alright, now I gotta...
This is really risky.
Yeah, this one is really dangerous and pretty difficult as well.
Nice, good job.
Okay, so this is the most random map in this game. As said before, Barney and Alex are retarded. So, and this map we're completely relying on Barney. Oops, that's my mistake.
So, do you want more strats through the roof?
No, dude, not possible.
I didn't even know that was possible.
It's not possible on this engine.
Yeah, it is not possible on this, but man.
And it's barely possible in the new engine.
Yeah, it's really difficult. You're not gonna do that in single segment. Alright, so I'm supposed to shut down 3 generators, one at a time, and...
Also, you can't touch these red lasers.
Yeah, if I or anything else touches that red laser, I die. Like, there's no way around it. I either die or I soft lock. You pick.
I pick dying.
Soft lock.
At least
nice.
hard lock is not one of them. Where's Bonnie? Bonnie, you're slow today. So
doing that can soft lock the game, right?
No.
I know that's happened to me at least.
Never happened to me.
I think it has to do with Barney not finding his way. Because normally you're supposed to get stuck in that room, and commas will be attacking you for a really long while. But since we have bunny hopping, that's just
come on, Barney.
Yeah, it's a timed trigger. So basically, he's just pushing Barney away, kind of like telling him that there's nothing to worry about.
Come on, Barney, enter the trigger way. Enter it. That was good. That was a good RNG map.
That was really good.
Dr. Freeman, wait. We'll come with you.
Reinforcements come from every
Table boost up.
No, I don't have the table.
See you, Gordon.
Stupid loadings. I have a lot of health. I also have a lot of SMG grenades apparently.
So yeah, the breach is still there, it's just a model animation.
Best loading screen in the game, by the way. That's why it's the best loading screen of the game.
Yeah, it has a tendency of almost screwing you over.
5 HP, yeah, you'll make it.
Oh wow.
That was unexpected. I don't have sprint apparently. Wow.
There he goes.
Okay, safe strats. This is what you meant, Darwin.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see. Yeah.
Nice. Ah.
Alright, always just get your bell timer ready.
Timer. Okay, just tell me when you start.
Yeah.
It's a mess out there. This close to the Citadel, turns over to Strider's.
You can clip through this guy, but I didn't do it correctly.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's really difficult. At least in the single single.
Alright, so 10 seconds. Like the timer takes 10 seconds. I need to wait 10 seconds. There's 2 triggers up ahead. If I hit them both too quickly after each other, I softlock the game.
Tell me when to start.
And the minimum time is 10 seconds. Okay, hold on. Go. Six, 7, 8.
11 seconds, pal.
Good to know.
Whoa.
Why does it sound like the game?
You're not supposed to go that way at all.
Yeah, we're not supposed to fly over this, and like one of the triggers, I'm not sure what it does, but it's like does something combine related, and the other trigger spawns dark. And if I hit the combine related trigger If I hit the dog trigger too fast after the combine related trigger, dog thinks the combine is still alive, but they're never there to begin with, so like dog will never start his next action. Good thing I felt that, I would have entered the wrong part.
We would have gone into that, whatever thing into height.
Yeah. Alright, so cutscene, donations!
Did you hear the smell of donations? I sure did.
Yeah.
We have $2 from Dem Vol. Good luck to Adam AK and Yoshi Moose. Thank you. And we have $2 donation from James Jones. He says, this is a comment, and this is a comment. Great comments.
So yeah, there's a way to skip this spot, right? But it's difficult.
It's basically impossible single segment.
I don't know. I think like the flights through this whole area should be doable single segment, but actually getting into this area, I have no clue how to do it.
Yeah.
In this engine as well, then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though flying is so much easier, it's like you can just see where we go.
It's a really long stretch. Like we have to fly everything we ride with this pod, so.
So you have to get the upwards momentum and still be able to control yourself through all this.
You don't want that much upwards momentum because it's
mostly it's a slight incline right there.
Yeah,
and
you're going like something like this.
This shifting, you want to do like either one of them when flying. It's kind of hard to switch between like controlling yourself, just going forward, and then going forward, steering to the left or right, and going upwards. Or downwards for that matter.
I think going down is definitely the most difficult with flying.
Just because of falling damage?
Just of an unskippable sequence.
Because of falling damage?
It's just difficult to do. Like, if you want to go down, you have to kind of stop spamming jump, but
the object can fall
too
far away from you.
You will most likely fall rather than like.
So you're not able to pick it up because it's too far away from you.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you don't want to go too high. Like you want to go horizontal and then higher because, like, there's a wall up here. Like there's a wall blocking you from going up. So you need to stay quite low and then go up. Yeah, it's right there. You can't really see it because of the fog, but like this ceiling is really high, and then there's a wall right there. Right here.
Whoa.
I like the sound these spots make.
It's gonna be time for Tell Me, Mr. S. You restart so much. Which attempt have you actually finished? Can you even name one run? I thought not. Sublog.
Got the shotgun.
Yeah, I managed to keep my shotgun. Ah, too soon. Citadel is really fun. It's like all flat ground, so you get the bunny hop.
We're gonna try doing an orb launch.
Right. So this next map has a really difficult trick. Oasis, can you explain it?
Difficult trick?
Yeah, like to skip it.
Oh, you mean the Yav? Well, basically he does a seesaw puzzle with a combined energy ball style. Like that, and he dies. But yeah, basically it's just physics in action. The energy ball actually has crazy amount of velocity once it launches, so you can just launch yourself really high.
No.
But yeah, it skips a super slow elevator right first.
Yeah, you have to wait for it to arrive first and then go up on it.
Yeah. I mean,
as well as fighting a lot of combines on the way.
Yeah, you can probably do like, I don't know, 20 attempts and still be ahead.
Yeah.
It's that slow.
Ah, I can't get the height, dude. Can't be asked to load manually.
Save before the jump?
I could do that, yeah.
Yeah, you had another quick save.
Yeah.
See if the rope would...
It's kind of like dependent though, like it gets decided kind of on this other save. I guess I could save. We'll see what it does. Not a real big fan of using quick save.
Yeah, too low.
Yeah, that too. This one is like not in a good position. Whatever. I don't know, dude. Like I'm supposed to be, you know, singing like really high.
Maybe it's where you're standing?
Yeah. Nope. So yeah, this skips like 2 minutes, 3 minutes even. That's for some reason it doesn't work. Yeah, let me load an autosave from the previous map. Because I think there's something, like some random element to it that gets determined when the map loads. I usually get this first try at least. No, I don't know, dude. I guess I'll have to wait for the sequence. One more try, and then I'll... Nope.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's a source tenure for you. Guess you're gonna run it. Wow.
Let's see if I can make it down safely without dying. Alright, so there's an orb launch you can do, and it saves 2.5 minutes, and I just couldn't do it for some reason, so I'm just giving up on it. Sad face.
Oh, JPEG.
So now I'll just wait for the elevator. I guess I could try it like while the elevator is going. I'll just make a quick save. So this trick is really cool. So it's a shame to not actually make it.
You should just leave him there and go behind the corner.
Ah, disabled. I went too high, so the thing is disabled to begin with. Well, that's too bad. I want my shotgun. Yeah, this is really stupid. And I have to sit through this. Like, this shouldn't be difficult at all. I like this elevator ride though, it's really fun to like kill everyone on your way. Yeah, donations will work.
$10 from Dave Jansen's. $10 for Ginny playing with his Wendorf. Gamelin? Yes, please. Shoutouts to White Shirt Girl for being so supportive. Much love, Bungara. Okay. Anti Moisio, I have no idea how to say that. Donated $5. Great stream. Okay, Alexander. Donated $5. Donating because I love watching speedruns and I really appreciate all that you guys are doing. Keep up the great runs and good luck to us and all the future runners. Hashtag Thumper on stream. You can put this in a donation to the next
That's literally the sound it makes.
Yeah. That's how the guys at Valve created the sound.
Yeah.
They hired us.
Hire a good voice actor instead of a audio engineer.
Save so much money.
Yeah.
Alright. So I would have to launch myself all the way up that elevator shaft. It's really high. We've struggled for a long time to find like a way up there, and then we found a consistent way up there, but apparently not consistent enough.
I think, was it Exec who found that?
Gognak.
Oh,
And here's like a soft lock chance again.
Hard lock.
Hard lock. Okay. We're dealing with bad forces here. So yeah, key here is to wait.
Because of that sound I made.
Wow, that's interesting.
Wait, what?
Don't know.
The pods being what they usually.
I tried to one cycle it, and you know. Right, cutscene. So yeah, one more cutscene before the very end of the game, and one more ridiculous trick.
You get to see all the cuts enemies from the game. Like there's like 3, I think, in the pod scene. Like there's the Stalker that appears in episode 1. He used to be an enemy in Half-Life 2 as well.
By the way, if you have more donations, now is the time. Alright. I think you have about 7 minutes.
Cutscene in the game.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
This game has a lot of cutscene, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Man, the pod is going crazy.
Alright, we got one more donation for Jones James. Is that better? Or James Jones, as I prefer to say it. With a Y. He donated $2 once again, saying, "Is this a comment?"
Perhaps soon.
For the time donating, the same thing.
The pod is flipping.
There's used to be enemies, but they got cut.
I think we're just interrupting the donation.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, now you really have time for donations. I don't know why this pod is flipping like this though. It does that
It's
sometimes.
crazy.
Sometimes you're just in it backwards.
It's trying to go faster. It's trying to help you.
Is it even supposed to go that fast?
Yeah.
It looked weird because of all the
twitching.
Twitching.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we're streaming.
Let's call a joke, folks.
So yeah, cutscene. Final map of the game, by the way. Dark energy.
So Ash, should we go make some toast while we wait?
Shall we? Nah, let's not do that. We could go for some toast if you really wanted to. But,
you could probably go get a pizza.
It's close.
Like this is actually the one cutscene you can actually AFK during, like go AFK. And it's really long as well. time is it?
It's... You mean the runs time?
Real time, like...
Real time is...
This time.
It's...
This time.
3 minutes
This
to
time.
midnight.
Right here.
According to this laptop.
Alright. What's my time, by the way? Sub 220 is definitely gonna happen. Yeah.
What's this? I'll put it over there.
You have my gratitude, Dr. Freeman.
What?
No. Oh.
Oh. What did you do?
Autosave though for the last map.
Oh.
What happened? Alright. Somehow it loaded an autosave. And
man.
I don't know why. I just tried to zoom in.
That's right. Do you want to go for that toast now, Ben?
Let's go for the toast.
What's on you?
Somehow it loaded an autosave. I have no clue why. I just tried to zoom in and...
Nobody's running the game. Can't eat toast in here.
You want some?
No, I can't eat them in here. It's against the law. You should know that. Okay, so this is all S's fault. He did something. I have no idea what happened actually. I think
Toast per cent?
I think it was really craving.
I think he just really wanted.
Yeah, exactly. You've done a good job so far. So here we go.
Man, this is world record pace.
Cutscene for the second time. It's a blind playthrough. Yeah, it was a weird mistake by us, but I don't even know myself what happened.
What's the auto load key?
It depends on what he bound it to.
What's default?
For like quick load?
Yeah, quick load.
Should be F7 or F8.
There's nowhere near it, those buttons.
Yeah, not that I know. I think I saw him hitting A button, but I don't even know if he made the mistake himself or not. I just really think he wanted it up toast as well.
Will he actually be back in time? Like, literally how long is this cutscene?
It's really long. It's, I don't know if this is right, I guess it's about 7 minutes.
Right. So what's actually happening in this cutscene?
Okay, so they're all getting captured by
Right.
Mossman, who apparently is some sort of traitor, but not really.
Okay.
That's Judith Mossman, by the way. And Dr. Breen, the administrator, shows himself in real life for the first time. And you're captured, and he wants Gordon to take over the world along with him. Or, I guess...
Now I'm speedrunning halfway.
I've always wondered how that pod you're in, how is it even moving?
It's not attached to anything.
It's not attached to anything, and I don't think a combine could be carrying that.
You can't see behind you. Can you no-clip out of it? Have a look. I'm sure S won't mind.
I'm sure we could just watch it a third time as well. It's fine, really.
What's this? I'll put it over there.
It's supposed to be there. Where's central? Is that central?
Central enough.
That'll do. So, who's that guy? Is he the bad guy?
He's a bad guy.
He's the bad guy, okay.
Dr. Breen. And she is a traitor who just changed her mind. That's Eli. And Alex is soon to arrive. You may take how many you want.
I think you've got time.
We got the 4th donation from Y Aims, Y Owns. $3 saying awesome. Thank you.
Supposed to press F6 according to F.
Yeah, it's quick save. It's not quick load. That's Adam, aka at his best.
So it's now co-op run.
Yeah, it's a co-op with like 4 people who's intervened so far.
Dad.
I think they're coming back.
I really would like to know what the people just joining in are thinking. There's nobody running the game.
Can anyone see the runners?
I'm using the force.
They can't actually see them. No.
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
So if you're just tuning in, the runners, we had a little mistake, so we have to watch a long cutscene twice. And the runner is currently breaking the law by eating the toast in here. I think that's fine though. Toast 70%.
Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No! Don't listen to him.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? You realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Oh, cool.
If you don't wish to discuss
Don't
this in front of your friends,
don't ever press Z again.
I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't stop. Don't worry, I'll make you one. After the run.
So now she's changing her mind, I guess, and deciding to help them again instead of being a traitor.
And we have another donation from Lewis White, donated $4 saying S load B.
S load.
Yeah, for some reason I just pressed the key, like to zoom in, and it loaded as a save.
Careful with the keyboard.
Hurry!
I tried to zoom in on Green's nostrils.
Was it worth it?
No.
Don't you worry.
Sorry.
Dad?
Hi there.
Hi there.
Do you mind me resting my hand in your lap?
Not at all. Also, you don't have to run DJ anymore. You did your part right here, just pressing F6.
It's a co-op run now.
Exactly. Anybody who's touched the mouse or the keyboard, they're automatically in the run.
My first Half-Life 2 run.
How does it feel?
Pretty good. It's gonna be hard, but it's a good time for a first run, I say.
Alex.
And joining Dr. Breen in the most awkward elevator ride ever.
I love the fact that he looks at you.
So
where those doesn't care anymore.
Were those toast trash discovered by Toasted Terror?
Huh?
Were those toast trash discovered by Toasted Terror?
Who's that?
Forget it.
Alright, so stick to the right here, don't fall. Stick to the middle, go up a lot. Stick to the right. Don't fizzle the chair. Go forward, drop the chair, don't die of fall damage. Go up here, grab the orb, shoot it in there. Alright.
Time? Almost?
Get ready.
Get ready to time.
You need me.
And well, time,
Mr. Freeman. Is it really that time again?
Green it.
How many minutes? 20. Ah.